are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Man, I guess you almost in full swing here at preseason camp, right? I mean, the first day, I think we had a photo of you making a nice diving interception there, kind of getting right back into it. Talk about, this being your last ride and what you want to get accomplished this year.
It's definitely going to be a special experience. We're just trying to do everything right, finish off the right way. These guys, we've been doing this for a while now. I mean, all the seniors, we know what's going on. A lot of us are coming back. It's just, we want to make sure we're doing every little thing right. So stressing those small details is really important for us going into the season.
Yeah, I mean, as a veteran, right, you've been through a lot of this stuff. So, I mean, I know that the freshmen are still kind of getting mixed in there in practices and stuff. What kind of example are you trying to set for the younger players?
Definitely trying to, pass down some of that experience. Some of them come in, they kind of don't know what to expect and they're still looking for answers. So just trying to guide them in the right direction to set them up for success.
I know it's early in the preseason, right? And you're a couple practices in, but you look at the opportunities that the defense has this season on the schedule, right? Where you're playing the LSUs, the Boston Colleges, and the Syracuses. Coastal Carolina, UTSA, and Troy aren't bad either. They're pretty good teams either. I guess my question is now with this new offense, right? And you're getting to see a little bit more passing in practice, I guess, or going up against a little bit more passing in practice. How much do you think that's going to help the secondary out?
It definitely helps a ton. We get exposed to more things than in the past. We really wouldn't because of the triple. So just having it open up and just like we get to just, play against these different schemes and routes will really help when the season comes.
Are you sensing even early in practice that I don't know, you can't put a number on it, but are you seeing are you getting a lot more opportunities to play in coverages than you were in the past when you were running the triple or no?
Here and there, I mean, it just changes up daily and just experiencing those different routes.
I know that yesterday, I guess, was a longer practice. The coaches want to see where you guys were at. How do you think the team handled that? And I guess today was a little bit of a lighter practice, but it's you kind of getting back into it. So.
Yeah, definitely on the longer days, we got to stay locked in, but it could be even harder on the shorter days because it's easy to fall into that mindset. But just it's important to stay focused, even on those light days and be mentally locked in more than anything to make sure you get those reps in as well.
Jabari, hi, Ken Kraetzer with CaMMVetsMedia. Good to see you. How was your summer?
It was pretty good. Last summer at West Point, last military training. So just taking in all the last experiences.
How is it for you? I was looking at your stats. You got 46 games played, 129 tackles, 6 interceptions. What have been some of the highlights for you playing Army football? You've played a lot of football for Army.
Mm-hmm. Definitely just playing alongside everybody, the different personalities that come and go throughout the years, and just being able to experience all that, Army, Navy wins, Air Force wins, bowl game wins, just all that stuff.
And the interceptions, I noted you had a couple at Coastal Carolina, one at Georgia State, one in that big win at Liberty. Any of those moments stand out for you?
Personally, the Air Force interception in 2020, okay. that was a pretty good one. And then to see the offense drive it all the way down the field and score, that was probably my favorite one.
What a moment that was.
Yeah.
One of the great moments of Michie Stadium history. Now, with all that experience that you bring, how do you leverage that in your play and also in teaching some of the younger players?
Definitely just steering them in the right direction, teaching them what to look for, what to see in the position, just some of the like the things that you learn with the experience, try to pass that down to them so they can start incorporating it into their game as well.
And just about your role on the defense this coming year, which of the defensive back positions will you be playing?
Cornerback.
You'll be a corner. Okay. Very good. Any things you're really working on this summer to get set for the season?
Just small detailed things, just perfecting the craft, just in the film room, just really going at it to make the last year as special as it can be.
Maybe just a comment on some of your teammates in the defensive backfield, some of the young players that are starting to emerge.
Definitely, you know, Max DiDomenico, he's coming up. I mean, he learned a lot from Quell. You know, Quell kind of taught us all a lot. We have Cam Jones Q returning, of course. Donovan Platt, he's another corner that's probably gonna be really good for us in the future. Just trying to guide him along. It's looking really promising in the secondary.
Very good. Great to see.